All right, welcome back. So I actually haven't seen this song everywhere. I just saw one of my favorite actors post this song, and the title was something like, the song everybody's talking about, and I was like, they are? Which got me like super curious. So now I'm like, okay, my turn. I gotta see what this is. I'm too curious. But it was called Ren. It's Hi Ren by, I guess his name is Ren. I mean, there's a lot of lyrics here, but from what I'm getting, I'll try to just paraphrase it a bit. You can skip a lyric review and go to this time. Try not to take too long, but again, I really identify with a lot of these lyrics because it sounds like somebody in your head, like your conscience, yeah, conscience, or like just that voice in your head that's not always the happy voice, that you're always like, I'll be like, I should do this, and then you'll be like, why? You'll fail at it, kind of a thing. That's what it sounds like. It's kind of just a back and forth, like here where he's saying that, did you miss me? You thought you'd buried me. That's risky because I always come back, which is true. You try to hide that voice. Took some time off, learned some new coping skills, and the voice is like, yeah, you're crazier than I am. You think, doctors are gonna help you? Like, whatever. You think your problems are all gonna be gone because you got help? No. And then he's like, okay, no, it's different this time. Like, I can feel it. I don't think we should talk because when you're with me, it never seems to help. And then that voice again, okay, well, you think you can amputate me? Like, we are one person, which I'm like, I always say it feels like there's somebody else in your head, like just going along with, but it's hard thinking that it's you, pretty much. Like you're not special. He's talking about how, okay, well, my music's not commercial, like I'm not chasing fame, like I've never been played on the radio. He'll find the people that respect it, and that's enough, because life is tough, so it gives him a purpose. And I'm curious what kind. I'm like, I don't think it sounds like a rap, with the lyrics anyway, but you're so self-centered. No one wants to hear about how much you hate yourself. You want to be a big deal, and then it's like, no, not really. I just want to do what I enjoy, Played on guitar, plan B. And it's telling him that he's, yo, rip-off artist. We've all heard this before. And then he's like, well, shut up, I don't need to hear this. I've told myself to shut up quite a few times. I'll be like, stop it. Stop. I'll be great. I'll make waves. But right here, it seems kind of like the voice is kind of like, hey. He's like, okay, you're speaking your truth. It's refreshing to hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within it, then that's just a bonus. And then, let's see. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not, but he's talking about, okay, let's duke this out. Like, who are you to doubt me? I call the shots. I was created at the dawn of creation. I'm the snake in Eden. Is this that Ren that's talking? Just like kind of comparing himself to Satan? Not Ren, or this voice in the head, that's the negative one. Is he kind of like Yeah, we'll see Son of the Morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, Father of Lies, like kind of like maybe it's not yourself, maybe it's kind of like Satan kind of getting in your head and telling yourself these things, and then won't bow to the will of a mortal. You want to kill me? I'm internal, or is that supposed to be internal? I mean, eternal. Immortal. I live in every decision that has catalyzed chaos, that causes division. I am you. Taking some time to be distant. I was made to be tested and twisted, made to be broken and beat. You know, my will is eternal. You've met me before. I'll go by many names. Some people know me as the voice that you hear. When I sing, I won't stand in your fire. Going with this cemetery, I shouted out into an empty room. I would defeat the forces of evil. For the next 10 years, I suffered the consequences with illness, autoimmunity, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners or losers in psychological warfare, but there are victims and students. Wasn't David versus Goliath? Pendulum between dark and light. The brighter light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It's never a battle to win, it's an eternal dance. The more rigid I became, the harder it got. So the older I got, I learned to relax, I learned to soften, and the dance got easier. This eternal wall separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. We must not forget that we are human beings. Kind of like he's kind of coming to terms with it. Like, you can fight it all you want, but like you just got to find kind of a balance. I mean, personally, I'd like the good in me to outweigh the bad, but maybe just finding a way to live with the darker part of yourself. Kind of make it quiet it a little, get it in the background there, kind of like it's there, but I don't know. That's interesting. Those are a lot of lyrics. And it's okay, so it's a 9-minute song. How long? 8 minutes already? Oof, this might be a long one. I'm curious what kind of music it is, because I'm like, it doesn't necessarily sound like rap music, and if it's 9 minutes long, this is interesting. Okay, let's try this. Kind of like a basket case thing where they wheel them in.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on you pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. and I've learned so many coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. I think that those doctors are really there to guide you. Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man, cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretend.
This is kind of cool. I love that he put like this conversation in his head into a song, into words. Like, that's just so cool. Like, I can see exactly the things he's saying going on in my head, and it's so weird. I'm like, whoa. Okay.
That's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this, cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
I want to be the person that does the lights. Oh wow, I gotta remember what the last... I was trying to keep track of the lyrics in my head, but... Okay, this is...
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper?
I totally read those last lyrics kind of wrong, so he's... okay.
Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So care of the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate-ed different side.
This might be me, but I'm like, the guitar every now and then it sounds like it's off key. Is he doing that on purpose? I assume he is.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
We're not perfect. Interesting. I liked that, actually. That was pretty cool. Okay. So that was Ren. Hi, Ren. Are all of his songs like that? I'm really curious. Okay. Anyway. So, 18 minutes. Man, I'm really doing. Okay. Anyway. So I think I think I said everything. I did kind of read the lyrics a little bit wrong at the end. I was kind of thinking the whole thing was the negative voice, but that one part was actually him, the good voice. So I did read that wrong, but that's cool. And I just love how he does the little characters. That's pretty cool. That'd be fun to see, like, live. All right, so that was Ren. Hi, Ren. So you can comment, like, subscribe. Come see me on my social media. Come check out my Patreon. Join one of the groups, the tiers, including one where you can request an immediate song. And that's all I got for this one. So I'll see everybody next time.